Alrighty, good morning, good evening, good night. So whenever you're watching this grade 3s and 4s, we are going to be doing guided class practice 97 right now in this video. So make sure you open up, you got your name. You're looking at number 1 and you're following along. Here we go. Question 1. Jason does 10 sit-ups each night. How many sit-ups will he do during the month of July? Okay, so first thing we have to figure out is how many days does July have? Anybody know, remember how many days July has? July has 31 days. So 31 days, and every one of those days, Jason is doing 10 sit-ups. So what do we do with these two numbers? Every one of those days. So here's the first day, he's doing 10. There's the next day, another 10. And then the next day, another 10. So he will have 31 groups of 10. So what does that equal? 31 times 10. When we times by 10, all we do with that other number, the only thing we have to do is add a 0. Remember that. When we started learning our times tables, the only thing we had to do was add a 0. So how many sit-ups does he do in the month of July? 310 sit-ups. Nice job, Jason. Maybe we should all be doing 10 sit-ups every day. Okay, show 8:15 on the clocks. 8:15. So we started doing 8:30, okay, which would take us all the way down to the 6. But we're just doing a quarter. A quarter is a less than half. Okay? Quarter is a half of a half. Because this clock is cut into quarters. It's cut into 4 parts. So 8:15 would just be to the 3. And this is going to be a bit tricky, so if you can get some help too from your family, that'd be good too. 8:15. And then it's just a little bit past 8 o'clock. Okay? That's 8:15. 8:15 is at the 3. So sometimes you'll hear people say, oh, it's just 8:15 something. That means it's something 15. 8:15 is 8. And then what's the minutes at? 15. Let's go to question 3. Circle the best number sentence to use to estimate the sum of 58 and 34. So what estimate? What do we need to do? We talked about in the last lesson. Estimate means we are rounding to the nearest 10. So what does 58 get rounded to? 58 gets rounded to 60. What does 34 get rounded to? 34 gets rounded to 30. Good job. So what do we do with these two numbers? We have to plus them. Where is 60 and 30? Right here. Okay. Question 4. Remember, if I'm going too fast, you can just pause, Mr. Alex. Click that pause button. If you think I'm going too slow, you can fast forward me and skip ahead. Okay? Power of YouTube lessons. Question 4, what is the area of this rectangle? To figure out the area, we have to times width and length. So we do 3 times 10. How many square centimeters is that? Remember, we just talked about it. When you times by 10, you just add a 0. So 30 square centimeters. Color the spinner so that red and blue have an equal chance of winning. So I want to make sure that when I color this, I'm going to color red and blue. Okay? So red, but I have to make sure that it's going to be this equal amount of blue. So I'm going to skip one and go red, skip one, red, skip one, red, skip one, red, skip one, red. skip one red. Now I'm going to color the rest blue. So the next part of the question reads, how do we know that this is a fair spinner? Well, I know it's a fair spinner. Let's go over this. I know because there's the same amount of reds and blues. That's what I'm going to say. I know because there are the same amount of reds and blues. Easy peasy. All right, the last question you are going to do by yourself, but I just want to make sure, okay, that when you are doing this, you rewrite it, that means write again, you make sure the bigger number is on top, and you make sure that your number is lined up, okay? Sure, we'll do the first one together. Can we do 6 subtract 8? No, so we gotta borrow. 16 subtract 8, 8. Now we have 4 subtract 7, can't do that, so we borrow again. 14 subtract 7, 7. Really important grade 3s and 4s. When you are doing the last one, there's the decimals. When you write the question out, make sure you write it with the decimals all lined up. Otherwise, you will get the wrong answer. Okay? Thank you for watching grade 3s and 4s. Love you all, miss you all, and hope to see you soon.